Hello. Thursday, 3 o'clock, and I'm going to make a video on Venus in Virgo. I have Venus in Virgo, which is pretty obvious, but I'm going to do a video for other people who don't know what it means to have Venus in Virgo. So, I have written notes, and in my lovely handwriting, which is quite childish. And so, excuse me for the music in the background. I just felt like, why not? Venus in Virgo. The quality is mutable and it's an earth element. Venus and Virgo people express their love and affection through selfless action, selfless service to people, or causes. You have a tendency to underestimate yourself and doubt your self-worth. This is very demeaning and should be avoided. Learn to love yourself as well as you do others. Your standards of perfection are very high. You are attracted to relationships based on duty and responsibility. You are super critical of yourself and others, and at times prefer to be alone rather than deal with any imperfections in yourself or in those whom you might relate. Unassuming, reserved, and a loyal friend and partner. You may not show a lot of emotion outwardly, but are sensitive to what others think of you. This doesn't mean you're not critical of others whom you care about, as you are always trying to help them better themselves. You're discriminating and might blow little things out of proportion. Once committed, you are the ideal helpmate, since you tune into creating daily harmony. In love and romance, you're attracted to people that are clean and don't have a lot of nasty habits. Getting into a car with a floorboard full of trash can spoil your mood, even as the date is just beginning. You appreciate punctuality and someone that has a wholesome, very, very important, wholesome quality. Prefer to slowly build mutual respect than to fan flames of passion. Sometimes you're detached and hard to reach on an emotional level. Your tendency to criticize can be wicked if not balanced with ample affection. In the bedroom, you can be endearingly modest, but are responsive to touch, and over time will reveal more layers of sensual self. Very true. Friendship style. Like to be needed and feel useful in a relationship. And if it starts to get out of hand, you can start to feel like the unpaid intern. You're observant of nuances of a person, likes and dislikes. quiet style, analytical mind, and you are picky about who you hang around or who you give your attention to. And that can change over time. Thrive with friends who appreciate your thoughtful care and not those who load you down with emotional drama. Big on healthy living and might find friends through yoga classes and such. Creative expression. First thing that comes to mind is writing. And this can take many forms. So that means maybe you like to read everything everywhere you see. You always feel a need to read something. You could be drawn to the literary world, but just as easily use this gift as a public servant. I don't know what that means. Big attraction. Someone with a lot of integrity. And this is appealing to the right person. No game playing here, just a steady nature that likes to be of service to those they love. Self-contained and a bit of a loner, which is intriguing to some people. Very self-contained. Sense of mystery because protective of privacy. High marks for skill in the bedroom, even as you are emotionally distant at times. Trustworthy and a right match for someone who understands your remote yet physically sensitive demeanor. I'm sure you can figure that out. Winning your heart. Want to feel appreciated and get turned off if your efforts go unnoticed. Attracted to someone that always takes care of their physical appearance, This means shirt is pressed, no obvious stains, extra points if you smell like soap. Good manners and healthy lifestyle are a plus too. Good at showing people how to be more efficient. A compatible partner is someone that doesn't mind being tweaked and values you for your helpful hints, critiques, and analysis of situations. Other qualities. Perfect. Submissive, critical, very down to earth. Not types to try hard to stick out in a crowd. Enjoy little things and simple living. Concerned with being perfect and often very health conscious. Often goody two-shoes types who don't drink, swear, or rat their hair and get sick from one cigarette. Can be obsessively into yoga or exercise and tend to have meticulously maintained bodies. Women can be very high strung. Tend to have very earthy, feminine, sensual looks. Often give off element of purity, fertility. Seen as the ideal woman. Always very groomed, clean, overtly sexy, colorful, and attention-grabbing clothes do not usually work well with them. Think about Kim Kardashian. She's a Venus in Virgo. Won't be obsessive about fashion and what is trendy, but will always have their own individual, sexy kind of style. They can be very domestic, good at cleaning, gardening, organizing. Those, let's see, what else? They are good interior decorators in the feng shui sense. They know where to place things so that it feels better, so the energy flows better. Not necessarily in a aesthetically pleasing way. They love planning parties. They love planning almost anything fun. They are great at covering all the details to ensure a fun time. Sex is always an interesting, somewhat dysfunctional situation with Venus and Virgo. Women with Venus and Virgo can be horrible, horrible teases. They may be the types to have amazingly beautiful bodies, beautiful faces. They will flirt and give the impression that they are very sexually knowledgeable and experienced, but then they will withhold sex. They may never actually have sex or want to. They may have a million rules about sex. Like, no sex until date 10, and he has to keep a blindfold on the whole time, and he can only touch the top of my tit and not the nipple. They are all about the sexual control and suspense. They are not very anal about sex. No pun intended. but it can certainly be applied. They have so many rules and regulations about sex that they can also be extremely kinky. It's as if they cannot enjoy sex in a relaxed, free-flowing fashion, so it often manifests as really rough, dirty, and sometimes painful. They may not actually enjoy sex very much. Right here. But that doesn't mean they don't do it. Sex is often more like a necessary chore for them. Yes. Hallelujah. It is a chore. A labor of love, like changing dirty diapers. It simply must be done, even if it's tedious, gross, and ugly. Keyword, ugly. Venus in Virgo appreciates the natural function of sex. They understand, appreciate, and enjoy its purpose and its use, so they may have sex quite often, but they are not the types to be aggressive about it. They can also be very boring, mechanical, and routine in bed, doing the same things every time or even nothing at all. Or they can be very obsessive in their sensuality, keeping lists about their lovers and what they like, and being sure to do exactly what they know will arouse them. Venus and Virgo will grow to really, really love sex once they get past their neurosis. They are incredibly sensual, and sex can help them to relax. Once they reach this point, they will want nothing more than to please their partner and will get really turned on by their partner's arousal. I don't know how I got into all this sex stuff. Sorry. They won't be satisfied unless they know their partner feels good. Women with Venus and Virgo are very high maintenance. In relationships, they can be naggy, picky, and bitchy. There may be always something wrong with them or wrong with you. They want to this perfect, ideal relationship, but nothing will ever really be as good as their fantasy. They really do want to help their partner be his best, and they see their constant criticism as motivation to improve. They do have a knack for seeing the details, and their criticism isn't far from the truth. They enjoy being taken care of, and don't mind taking a submissive role in relationships. Very true. They want their partner to take the lead and support them. They appreciate wealth, but they are not overtly materialistic. They appreciate stability and resources. They may be the type to look like the perfect girlfriend, but are giving their boyfriend constant hell. Right here. They thrive on the tension and anxiety. Right here. Women with Venus and Virgo tend to have strained relationships with their friends. They can be very catty, manipulative, and vindictive. They can be very judgmental, always critiquing their friend's appearance, personality, boyfriend. They often come off as little Miss Perfect. They will always have something to say, so it's important that their friends be naturally confident and carefree. They have to not be fazed by their constant judgment and criticism. Venus and Virgo natives really do want to help their friends, and what they say is usually true, though it may hurt to hear it. If you have ever seen That 70s Show, the character Jackie is an extremely Venus and Virgo type. How obvious. That's very obvious. Especially with a Leo sun. I was not surprised to find out Mila Kunis actually has that placement. Mila Kunis, yes, from That 70s Show. Very true. For the Venus and Virgo men, I'll keep this one's quite short. For the Venus and Virgo men, they may prefer a partner with the above qualities that I just announced. May prefer a woman who seems very innocent and pure. May love yoga and strenuous physical exercise. May be the type to relax by cleaning, organizing, or working out. That's me. Where's my Venus and Virgo man? He may not actually enjoy relaxing. He feels most at ease when he is getting... See, that's the thing. I like guys that enjoy relaxing because then I can have my independence. And so maybe Venus and Virgo type wouldn't be for me. My boyfriend's pretty perfect for me in a literal sense. Not as much in a spiritual sense, so... Anyways. He feels most at ease when he is getting something done. May prefer friends that are hard workers, modest and intelligent, serious people who are very down to earth and to the point. May be meticulous when it comes to his art and creativity. May be very meticulously dressed, always ironing his clothes, always clean and never a hair out of place. Men, if Venus is dominant in your chart or conjunct your AC, sun or moon, please feel free to interpret the women interpretation for yourself. Just substitute the pronouns where necessary. Famous Venus and Virgo natives. Like I already said, Kim Kardashian, Mila Kunis. Other ones, Brigitte Bardot, Sophia Loren, Catherine Deneuve, I don't know how you say that, I don't know who she is, Julia Roberts, Gwen Stefani, Blake Lively, Natalie Wood, Audrey Tautou, I don't know, Charlize Theron, there's a good one, Demi Lovato, Martha Stewart, there's a good one, Sylvia Plath, I don't know, PJ Harvey, I don't know, Little Kim, okay, Lucille Ball, there's a good one, I think she even has Gemini in Midheaven, which I do too, so, John Coltrane, don't know, Charlie Parker, Robert De Niro, Ron Paul, and Robert Redford. And that is all I have to say for today. Yes, I put black eyeliner on, and my bindi, and I am regretful to say that I have stopped my vegetarianism. It's been about a week or so, and yeah, I'm upset over it, but I'll probably come back to it soon, very soon. So yes, I am about animal cruelty. It's not really that, it's just that I'm all about purity, and so I'm gonna get back to my routine of stopping eating meat, but that's probably going to take a break for a while just because I'm kind of feeling a little nauseous from the whole thing, from the whole not eating meat for so long. So, but yeah, I'm wearing my bindi, and namaste. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. And if you want me to make a video on some astrology topic, you may comment below. I do it free of charge. And trust me, it's not hard for me. It's not difficult. It's very simple. I'm cheap. I just get information off the internet, and I use my personality to show my interest in the topic. It's really not that difficult. So if you want me to do a video for you, I will. Just comment what you want me to talk about. Thank you.